Welcome to the Saberforge unboxing. This arrived today. First thing I want to go through is mail. So, this was delivered to the United Kingdom, where I live, and you're looking at about a 4-month lead time, roughly. I got mine about 3.5 months, which isn't too bad, but I've seen that online there's quite a few people who have been up to 4 months to get their lightsaber. This is a Sentinel lightsaber. It doesn't have sound. It's one of the more basic ones because what I wanted to do was buy something from them that was a little bit on the cheaper side, see what it was like. If I was happy with the quality and everything else, then that's when I go wholeheartedly into a $500 expenditure on what is essentially an expensive toy. But second thing on mailing is if you're in the EU or UK, it looks like, as I found out today, you're gonna have to pay some sort of customs charge. Now, Saberforge charge about $50 for shipping on their own. Then it's about a £30 cost of customs. So, yeah, it was a little bit expensive to get this delivered. So if you are thinking of buying one of these, I would recommend going for one of the more expensive ones, purely on the basis that you're going to be spending quite a lot in pure postage, so you might as well make it worth your while when it gets there. I don't necessarily regret getting one of the cheaper models, but now that I've waited so long and paid out so much in terms of postage, kind of thinking that I maybe should have just spent the extra $100 and you know, upgraded. But let's see if it was worth the money first. So first of all, you want to get yourself a sharp implement. You know, really sharp implement, and always cut away from yourself and towards the cameraman, okay? It's a little tip. I'm gonna eat it. So, it's open, almost. We're such professionals. We should do this for a living. So, only 20 minutes later, and it's open. So, without further ado, let me explain one more thing about packaging and postage. It's on the side of the box, everything in here said it was fully insured by Saberforge, so if it had gone missing or there was a problem with it, it's covered. I didn't pay anything extra for that, although the shipping was expensive. So, first things first, let's take that out. Oh, nothing in the box. Get rid of that. So this is everything. This is how it comes. This is everything that was in the box. So first things first. Saberforge, perfecting the art of saber. Manufacturer, blah, 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 blah. Warranty coverage. Saber operation. Battery charging. Blade installation. I'm sure I'll read through this never. This appears to be the oh, I think I snapped it. Yeah, I snapped it. But this is the battery charger. Then we have the belt clip. Now all these options and what you want in the saber are available on the website. The world's brightest and most durable saber. That's the blade. Ooh. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be taking this bit out or not. let's just assume that I am. What is this? Am I supposed to be taking this out or not? Maybe I should have read the instructions. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to, because as far as I was aware, it was just a tube. Oh, also, on the package, through customs and everything, it says on the side of the box, LED torch plus plastic tube. So, yeah. And lastly, and most importantly, wow. I mean, wow. See if it's charged or ready to go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. How good is that? Like I say, this is the Sentinel one. No volume. No sound. How cool is that? Now, the finish is custom, so you can have like the way I would explain it would be a Jedi finish or a Sith finish, which is a shiny silver finish or a weathered hilt, and I went for the weathered hilt. That's what this one is. Blade installation. Our sabers feature in-hilt LED module with fully and removes dueling blade. Most sabers come standard with a decorative blade plug installed. You will need to remove this blade plug. Most sabers use an 8 to 32 size screw set at the blade retention screw, which can be loosened up using the included Allen wrench. If it's this one, let me just say this. If it's this one, this must have fallen out of the box, because I found this on the floor before recording. Meaning that before I even opened this fell out of the box. If this doesn't fit, this is just an Allen key I had lying around on the floor. No, that looks to fit. It fell out of the box. So, just remove the blade plug like so. Oh no. Oh, that's really not very big at all. Now, with most of these unboxing, I see people going for like the fastest, like, here it is, punchy, you know, make sure people like and subscribe and all the rest of it. But when I was looking for an unboxing, what I wanted to know, and this is really why I'm making this, because what I wanted to know was stuff like, what's the shipping lead? Although it does say on the website, after some digging, what's the screw look like, you know? The screw, the length of the screw that goes into the blade plug. Oh shit. So the stuff that I wanted to know was stuff like, what's the size of the screw that goes into the blade plug? You know? How does the blade plug come out? What does the blade plug look like when it's out, you know? I really wanted to know everything about these before buying one, but because I couldn't really find much, I decided to go ahead and then do something like this, an unboxing of my own, so that other people who are interested in buying it can go, wow, that was really thorough. And that's my hope. That's the, I don't know if you'll get focus on that. Yep. So that's the focus on what the inside looks like. You've also got the bottom. That's where the sound would come out if you had a sound card in it, which I don't. The leather is really nice, actually. It's like a really nice finish. It doesn't look like it's slipping or moving when I push it around. So it's like a really decent grip. The weight of this thing is pretty nice too. The thing is, I was expecting it to be really heavy with the way people were talking about the weight of these, but really it's got a metal heaviness to it, but it's pretty light. It's not the kind of thing that people were talking about the weight of this thing, and although it's got that sort of metallic sort of weight to it, it's not heavy. I was expecting to be like, oh Christ, am I even going to be able to, you know, spin this around in one hand, or, you know, do stupid stunty lightsaber stuff with it. But yeah, you can spin this around and do all that sort of thing. It's not that heavy, which is great. This on the side here is where you would clip into your belt. They say on the website that this is a similar belt clip that they used in the movies, and this belt clip cost an extra $10, which I think works out to about between £6 and £8. And it just is the most simplistic clip in the world, but what it means is that when you've got it on a belt, you can just draw up. It will give leeway, it will go side to side and things, it's not, you know, stuck in there, so you can move sort of freely knowing that that's not going to come out unless you jump, like, right in the air. Let's plug this in. Now I don't know if that... Get a shot of the thing. I don't know if this is supposed to be on the inside or not. I don't know if that's some sort of protective film or that's supposed to go... Nobody showed me about this film. I honestly don't know. But we'll find out. Now, if you don't lose your little screw, there is no hole in the saber, which makes me think that you pop that back in. Which makes me think that you pop that back in, use your Allen key. Never point a lightsaber towards yourself, kids. And after some fiddling around, that's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Again, I could have been super slick. I could have already unboxed this and given you guys a tour of what it looks like. But it's much more real, you know, much more realistic for me to go, look, I'm going to do stuff like misplace the Allen key and not know how to put it in, but it's more of a representation of what it's going to be like if you guys get one. Now let's see. Ooh, it's heavier with the blade in by a substantial amount. Now that's pretty bright. All the way to the tip as well. How do I look, cameraman? Hang on, what's the movie pose?
You look short.
I am short. I'm very short. Let's see what it looks like with the film inside it, and see if I'm doing something wrong. You know, like if I'm supposed to keep the film in it. I did not see on the Saberforge website whether or not they make replacements for these little screws. I have a feeling many people will be in need of those. So... yeah, now the hard part. So... the plan is to go outside when it's later and maybe see what it looks like in a properly dark room, because this is about as dark as I'm going to be able to get this room. But it's pretty bright. As I said, light enough to be able to sort of use with one hand, but with the blade in it does make a big sort of difference. So that's saber, blade plug, charge. charger for the battery, belt clasp, Allen key, and you get some documentation with it as well. This button here, this is for the dual color option. So this is a 12 watt bulb in the one I have, but you can also swap it out for 2 6-watt bulbs of different colors and then switch between them. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for joining me in this unboxing of the Sentinel Saberforge Saber. See you later!